2011 Solar Tour Director. Kathleen Reardon is here, but Ms. Jane Edgar has graciously accepted our offer to lead the tour this year. So Jane, if you don't mind, stand up and tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Jane Edgar. Wow. I didn't come with a prepared speech, but I'm truly centered, orientated with renewable energies. I do have a background in a lot of oil and gas and everything else. I've been trying to find my way in looking at what way we can put Houston on the map, make Houston the bigger and better for renewables. And I do have renewable energy on my house. I really don't know what I say. Ralph, you put me on. Unexpected here.
I just wanted Jane, for those who haven't met Jane, to meet her in person. I asked Jane. I asked Jane to do it because, she does have renewable energy on her house. But if you've ever been to our website, she's actually on a little piece of the film, and she was the most passionate person that we talked to as part of the tour, and part of the whole process that year. And she's someone that continually kept in touch with APS on a personal note and expressed her interest in doing a lot more. And so Jane's also served as in high-level positions within some oil and gas companies. So I'm very confident that her organization skills would serve the tour very well. So with that, I just wanted to say, let everybody see the word.
Hallelujah. Somebody else sing my praise. Thank you.
Discussion of candidates for open positions. We still have some open positions for the tour, as we still call it. We're still looking for a PR and marketing chair. We're still looking for a graphics, branding, and advertising chair. I'm trying to get this. We were looking for a brochure or what's the right word, Kathleen, first program.
There's a tour guide that goes along with the tour, and it has site descriptions.
And Emily has graciously accepted that position. Emily Holden, so she'll do that for us this year. And Lyndon, right?
Right.
I didn't know. I forgot. You sent me a notice and let me know that you volunteered, and I didn't include it on the circulation. So next time I send it around, I'll make sure that I mention your name on there. He's graciously accepted to be site chairman. So as Kathleen can tell you, that's a big part of the tour, or a big part of the organization, is getting the information back and forth from the site, the folks that have decided to participate. So you've got your hands full before you know it. So but it's very important to what we do. We're also looking for somebody that a mass transportation chair, somebody that has some kind of relationship with Metro that can help us organize transportation from the individual sites on the tour this year. Volunteer chairman, an event chairman. A volunteer chairman just basically coordinates with the volunteers. We're looking for a team of volunteers to become involved, and that person would just coordinate those volunteers, make sure they get to the particular locations that we designate at the correct time. We're looking for an event chairman, which basically would coordinate what was called the Solar Social, which we hope to change the name this year. But it's the event, the main event where everybody comes and gathers before they go out to the individual tour sites. We're still looking for that. And then I guess Ed would probably serve as a treasurer. We had two treasurers specifically dealing with the tour fund, so we're still looking for somebody to take that on. I think, Kathleen, you wanted to stay on with that?
I could stay on the bank account, yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
It's only 5 checks, so.
Okay, good deal. So for those of you who are here that solar tour in the past, we would definitely love to have a volunteer that would step up and chair some of these positions. And you're more than welcome to get family and friends on the committee with you to help work it out. It's not like you have to do it by yourself, but we're definitely looking for people to help make the tour a success this year. That's that item. List of potential tour sponsors. Henry is our sponsorship chairman this year, correct? And so we are looking for a list of potential companies that could be sponsors. The thing that Kathleen, Jane, and I discussed a couple days ago is that we want the people like Shell and Vestas and some of the people, Kathleen, that were actually on your group, on your list, that some of the larger companies to do some donations this year. I think the record year was $20,000 in funds raised.
The first year that the tour was big and really became a city supported event, we had a full sponsorship of about $20,000. And that last 2 years ago, that dropped down a little bit, and then last year it considerably dropped off a little bit. And I think maybe the big supporters, their strategies were changed, and everybody was just, cash poor. So I think any ideas that anybody has to kind of rebuild our sponsorship base would be welcome. And really, anybody who's a member of HREG, I would encourage you to reach out into your personal and business community for supporters for the tour. Just, let's see what happens.
We're as a goal this year, and this may sound crazy, but the best the tour did was $20,000. I'm setting a $50,000 limit. So I always dream big, and I think we can do it. I think we can do it. It'll be a team effort, but I think we can do it. So I want this year's tour to be bigger than ever. And so if anybody has any potential sponsors, please communicate with either myself directly or Jane or Henry, and we would love to get them. We'd love to start talking to them now, because if we wait until August or September, that's just too late. So please let us know.
What's our tour date?
The tour date is October the 8th. It's a Saturday. It corresponds with the American Solar Energy Society's national tour. I think it's actually, we picked the week before the national tour this year. Week after. Because there was another large Houston-wide event that usually sucked up a lot of people. So we felt that date would serve better for the tour itself. So October the 8th. The next item on the list is changing the official name from the solar tour to the Houston Renewable Energy Fair. Why would I want to do that, or why would we consider doing that? It's become evident to me in just sending out information to people within the group and corresponding that a small portion of our members are actually interested in solar. Only a small portion of our membership actually has a solar interest. Is there anybody here that does not have a solar interest? You raise your hand if you're interested in geothermal, wind, outside of biodiesel. So we've got an eclectic group of people that is involved in HREG, and I want to serve the entire body of our membership. I would like this solar tour or this event to become a Houston Renewable Energy Fair with a spin on solar, right? So the event that was normally the solar social, where we had just solar-related people, I'd like to turn it into a renewable energy social, where we bring in wind people, right? Where we bring in biodiesel, where we bring in geothermal, where we bring all kinds of renewable energy, types of renewable energy into the center of this thing. And then maybe even a couple of sites on the tour would be associated with other renewables. Maybe we go down and we have a tour of the biodiesel plant that I know is somewhere on the southeast side. But is there any feedback, positive, negative, on that particular idea? This is not a monarchy, so I'd like to hear back from the organization as to that idea.
Yeah, on the social event,
do need a catchy label, even if it's like, you know, the Earth Social or something.
Something that catches the name,
Yeah,
something that catches
Solar
people's
Social
attention.
is, you know, kind of catchy.
But you,
Well, the feedback that I got about just the word social was that people thought it was restricted to a certain group, so it wasn't as open as people might have thought. So maybe the word just social could be changed to something like open house or I don't know.
I mean, I envision the big meeting that we used to call a social affair. Right? I'd love to see ExxonMobil bring down these big bags of algae hanging, bubbling stuff. You know, kids walking around just in love with renewable energy at that particular event. Captain.
I think the idea is that it's like a science fair for the community. And so it should showcase innovation and encourage people to come bring all their new stuff that they're working on. So it's like a high school science fair.
Grown-up stuff.
It's fun grown-up stuff.
Extravaganza.
Electric auto, you know, we got somebody from the Electric Auto Association. I'd love to have a couple of EVs there. Charging stations, that would be awesome. I want it to be, you know, a pretty good mixture of different technologies. Yes, ma'am.
There's another event that I think is right around the same time, early October. I think the guy's name, I want to say like David Hoyt, and it's going to be at Discovery Green. And that's for
CEA on the 15th.
The what?
That's the Consumer Energy Alliance Energy Day on the 15th of October.
That's for high school kids. It's focused on high school students.
That's something different. But David Holt's part of CEA.
Okay. Is that already being done then?
That's what I thought. It was the 15th of October.
Yeah, it is on the 15th.
So it is a similar event as what I'm talking about?
It's going to be an outdoor kind of a fair. The concept is sort of a fair.
That's the group we talked about. It's a little broader than the clean coal.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're very interested in having us involved,
Okay.
by the way.
Well, again, we need to put a little more brain power into it, but I'm really passionate about this idea. If we don't split off into multiple technologies, maybe we split off into solar and wind, but make the particular event a little bit more inclusive and find a way to bring more technologies to the table. Yes, ma'am.
So, what about kind of having neighborhood socials to raise money for this tour? Getting different neighborhoods really involved, maybe getting kids. You know, there's this thing called Lemonade Day, where kids learn to be entrepreneurs and have sort of lemonade stands. And if you get families and children and neighbors to
That's an idea.
do stuff.
Trying to get to 50,000, so maybe we can kick that around as well. But,
Are you nominating yourself?
No.
ma'am.
One is, I'd like to volunteer for the PR and marketing chair.
Okay, awesome.
And two is a fundraising idea, and something that I've seen a lot of people do lately, a lot of nonprofits as well, is do like a fun run. You charge $20 to $30 when you get into the deal. You know, they go out and they do their run, like a 3K, 5K, 10K, and you get companies to,
Sponsor them.
well, not sponsor them, but sponsor the kind of the end party. I've
Okay.
seen them do, you know, some companies, if it's super early morning on a Saturday, do like Belgian waffles and whatever. And if enough people stick around, they haul in the beer trucks. And if you want people to stick around, they haul in the barbecue joints.
Okay.
You know, they just, I mean, it's kind of a organizational issue, and how much money you can make, I'm not really sure, but I can check into it.
Okay.